Welcome back to our channel, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much for visiting the channel. We value your support. For the better part of the day and part of the night, as I do this video, it's night, the former Gachagua Member of Parliament, Peter Kenneth, has been trending on Twitter at #1, and there are a lot of posts, about 10,000 posts. So I got attracted, it attracted my attention. So in trying to scrutinize, I'm realizing that it's being said that there is an opinion poll from TIFA that suggests that they did sampling or they did some polls and interviews, and Peter Kenneth emerged as the most preferred presidential candidate from Mount Kenya, beating Rigathi Gachagua and Muhoho, who is the brother to Uhuru Kenyatta. And I want us to just look at one of the polls there. So when you look at what is happening, to me, this looks very fishy because someone seems to have edited the standard logo. I'm thinking so because I've tried searching and looking for it. I could not find, but someone seems to have edited that standard logo, and they are saying that TIFA, Peter Kenneth, most popular gamer candidate for 2027. And I don't know because I could not find it anywhere, and people are commenting that Peter Kenneth is this person who vanishes from the political scene, then he comes back at the penultimate hour and he wants to present himself as the most popular candidate. Now, the star, of which I also don't trust because people keep on editing the star, or what looks like the star is saying Peter Kenneth leads Rigathi in Mount Kenya. That TIFA poll shows Peter Kenneth is most popular to take over Gema. I don't know. I still don't trust it, and that is the star. Now, if you look at the what we call the nation, this now looks bogus. I don't think that is the logo of nation, but they're still saying that TIFA poll most preferred Mount Kenya leader, and they're saying it is Peter Kenneth, more popular than Rigathi in Mount Kenya. So that is what they purport to be the nation, and if you ask me, I don't think so. Then the very people come and they seem to me that they have edited Citizen Digital, and they are saying that news alert TIFA, Kenneth more popular than Rigathi in Mount Kenya. But trust me, I have a feeling that these people have tried, and you see they are very clever. They have edited the Standard, Nation, the Star, and Citizen. They know very well that we will have to trust those two, most popular mainstream media coverage. So having concluded, I don't know, but from my side, I have concluded that this was all choreographed. And if at all it is choreographed, then what could be the intention of the author of such information? Because for someone to just wake up and decide, Peter Kenneth has not been in the scene for some times. I think since the last election, he vanished. Then later we realized he was ready to work with Ruto or something. So for someone to decide that he wants to discuss Peter Kenneth, and in the context of who is the most popular in Mount Kenya, there must be a reason, because in politics, things don't just happen. There must be an intention that they want to achieve. So I want us to look at what exactly did these people, this person, want to achieve. So as we do this, viewers, allow me to request you to subscribe to our channel if you are visiting for the first time, or you are our regular viewers but you have not yet subscribed. It happens. I also follow very many channels, and sometimes I find myself watching and following them, but I've not subscribed. Until they request, then I realize, oh, I have not subscribed. And for me to render them support, I need to subscribe and click the notification bell. So kindly do the same. Subscribe, click the notification bell to allow YouTube to notify you whenever we release a video like this. You can also give us many likes and help us share our videos. And to those who support us, share our videos, give us their comments on the comment section. I don't take that support for granted because it is your unwavering support that we have reached where we are. Thank you very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, you all know that Peter Kenneth was once voted as the best MP for using the CDF in Gatanga constituency. And later, they said he was poised to become the heir apparel after Uhuru Kenyatta. And at some point, I even remember Uhuru tried to introduce him to Nairobi politics to become a governor in the gubernatorial race. But he was subjected to some ridicule. Some people were saying that this is not a native gamer. And when he came to Nairobi, there are people who played a kind of politics, wenyeji, and that was Sonko and Pastor Margaret Wanjiru. They were a group that felt wao ni wanai, and they felt that Peter Kenneth had been imported to them. And rumors then, or experts felt that Uhuru wanted Peter Kenneth to become a Nairobi governor, so that with the experience to groom him, so that after he leaves the scene, then Peter Kenneth takes over. But politics is a dirty game, so it didn't happen. And in the last election, when Uhuru decided now to support Raila, Peter Kenneth was among the names that were being floated that could deputize Raila. That was Peter Kenneth, Martha Karua was there, and the other lady from Murang'a who is now taking over from Jubilee. So that also didn't happen, and he's been missing from the scene. So one of the reasons why Peter Kenneth is being floated now is because of where he is coming from. He's coming from Murang'a, and I have a feeling it's from Kangema or something. Kangema was Michuki, but he's coming from Murang'a. And if you listen to the debate that is going on, there seems to be a choreographed plan to ensure that Mount Kenya gets a candidate from Murang'a, because they are arguing that Kiambu has produced two presidents. That is Jomo Kenyatta Senior and Uhuru Kenyatta now. And with that, they're saying that they have supported Kiambu. And they're saying that Nyeri has also produced now two leaders. Kibaki did his 2 terms. He was from Nyeri, the late Kibaki. And now Gachagua is also from Nyeri as a deputy president. And so they're saying that Murang'a also plays a very important role in this country and in Mount Kenya. In fact, most of rich businessmen come from that place. I think even the Royal Media Services Director, Macharia, comes from that place. The owner or the director of both Equity and Family Bank, I stand corrected, but I feel I think they also they hail from that place. So there's a feeling that they must produce a candidate. This is coming just some days after a forum where Dennis Itumbi was. They endorsed Ndindi Nyoro. And you know, Ndindi Nyoro is coming from Kiharu, from Murang'a County. So there's this general feeling that Gachagua should not be given a chance now, because it is a time has come for Murang'a to take over. And I think this is the message that somebody is trying to bring up, that Peter Kenneth ameiva and he's from Murang'a. Number 2, there is a general feeling, this is coming after last week. There was also another news grabbing headlines, that when Kalonzo went to Mount Kenya, they had a meeting with the Uhuru, and the Uhuru family, or the Kenyatta family, feels that Muhoho should be president, deputized by Kalonzo, or Kalonzo becomes president and deputized by Muhoho. And for some times, Muhoho president was trending. And this is, I think it is a rebuttal or a warning that it cannot be that Uhuru just completed his 2 terms, of course, in 2022, just last year. Oh, we are in 2024, 2 years ago. And then we want to bring in another Kenyatta family member. So I think this person is trying to give us some kind of information that if we have to rekindle another person from Uhuru family or Kenyatta family, then we have very many alternatives. It is like they're saying Muranga must produce a candidate, and if you feel that Ndindi Nyoro is part and parcel of this UDA regime and you're tired of the UDA regime, you're tired of someone who's supporting Ruto, then we can give you an alternative. But it cannot be that we are producing someone or trying to recycle someone from the Kenyatta family. So I have a feeling that this is something that is well choreographed to send a warning to Gachagua that Muranga must produce a candidate, send a warning to the Kenyatta family that si lazima, we have people from Muranga if we are tired of Ndindi Nyoro. And then there is a general feeling that whatever it takes, Mount Kenya must have a candidate. That is it. It seems to me, because now you've seen these rumors, Muhoho, Ndindi Nyoro, now Peter Kenneth, they are giving these names. And it seems they are giving Ruto a warning because the general feeling in Mount Kenya is that they are suffering because they don't have one of their own. The one who is number two is not really fighting for their rights because they supported the Finance Bill 2023 that is now downing on them that it was not good at all because things like avocado levy is really becoming a thorn in their flesh and they don't like it. Even though Rigathi is trying to hold meetings and creating some caucuses to look into the fate of the avocado farmers, it is too little, too late because it had been passed in parliament, it had been signed by President Ruto, so it cannot be reversed unless it goes back to parliament, something that Rigathi cannot dare. He can give warnings, he can talk, but he cannot dare take it to parliament. So they feel it is their turn to have a candidate. In fact, to them, they feel they rested because after Uhuru completed, they really wanted to juggle around and give Kenya a candidate which is not their own. Then it gets back to them. So they feel Rigathi has said that he's going to support William Ruto, but they feel that 2027 they must have a candidate, and that is why this information is coming. That we have able men and women that can take over. And then finally, I think someone just wanted to reintroduce Peter Kenneth to the political limelight, to the public. He's been missing in action, and maybe someone just advised him, we can do this, you trend, and then you come up, because in politics, it works. People start discussing, and then maybe he will come and say that now I'm ready, or I'm ready to work with the government, or I'm ready to work with the like-minded coalitions. So someone may be trying to introduce Peter Kenneth to us. Whether he's able or not, we wait and see. Like I say, he was a member of parliament. He really performed well, but Meguna disagrees. Meguna says he looted Kenyari to the ground and he feels Peter Kenneth is corrupt. But in politics, it's murky waters. Once you get inside there, that is when people will start going back to the archives to tell you all this or that. And some people are also saying that he's not a native of Mount Kenya. That is for the Mount Kenya fraternity to decide and for Kenyans to decide. But if you ask me, this was fake. I'm waiting to see whether they will have, it might turn out to be real. But from the what I've searched and gone through, I don't think those are the logos of Citizen, of Nation, of the Star, and the Standard. I don't know what to think, ladies and gentlemen, but that is my take.